Hey guys, this is Brian DeVries. Welcome back to my basement shop. Today we're going to talk about the benefits of woodworking and why you should get started if you haven't already. So stay tuned. So the first reason that you should, the first benefit of woodworking that I can think of is just the sense of achievement that comes from learning a new skill, building something with your hands. It's hard to replicate, especially I have a job in the tech sector working with code and a lot of theoretical non-tangible things like databases and whatnot, and it just doesn't have the same sense of accomplishment as when you can physically look at the thing that you just built. So I love woodworking for that reason alone. But beyond that, it fosters a sense of mindfulness, because if you've ever used a saw before, you know it takes all of your attention. And if you are thinking about something else or not paying attention, you could easily cut yourself, or your cut's not going to go the way that you want it to. So if you're not paying attention, it's not going to go well, which is why it demands your full attention. And then that makes you think about the present more than the future, or other things outside of what you're working on right this minute, which is really good for your mind to help block out distractions. But the act of working on something and thinking intentionally about it like that actually lowers stress and can reduce anxiety as well. It's just a very therapeutic way to both be productive. I mean, you can make things that you'll use in your house, but you also get to enjoy the process of building it, thinking about, how do I want to design this piece, which leads to another benefit. It's a creative outlet. Some people like to draw. Not that, I mean, you might need to draw or sketch something if you want to work that out, or use some kind of software to plan out your project, but you get to build it after that, and that you have some creative license there. What kind of wood you want to use, what kind of joinery, the size of what you're going to build. So I think it's a wonderful hobby. I've been woodworking most of my life thanks to my dad, and I've done hand tool woodworking for about 8 years, and I would love to see more people get into it. I know that there's a bit of a learning curve at the beginning, and I'm hoping I can bridge that gap for some people who might be on the fence. I started from zero with hand tools with really no instructor, and I feel confident building things, and even if I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, if I just jump in, and even if I fail, I'm going to learn something, and it's not my day job, so there's no pressure. But if I can share with you what I've learned, then that's a win. If you are considering getting into woodworking, I'd be curious what kind of job you work right now. So if you want to leave that down in the comments, just list out the occupation you have and how you think woodworking might be helpful for you if you've got an interest in trying it out. And in the coming videos, I'm planning to kind of transform this little area I've got. It's like a 10 by 10 foot corner of my basement, which also has my work desk since I work from home. But I'm gonna work on building a tool wall and get this bench cleaned up and ready to use for some new projects coming down the pipe. You can see I've got some wood stashed back there, so I'm ready to make some things. So subscribe and stick around, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.